Pardon me, I'm a little short. I'm going to move the microphone down. Shepherding the next generation. Who are we? Well, we are evangelical pastors, ministry leaders, church leaders who are committed to speaking out on behalf of children at risk, because we're called to do so by the Scriptures. Proverbs 31:8 says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves." And we're called today to speak on behalf of vulnerable children and to help our elected officials, our leaders, understand more fully the problem that we have, the epidemic that we have in the state of Ohio with child abuse and neglect. In the last reporting period, over 34,000 cases of child abuse and neglect were reported in Ohio. Now, to put that into a mental picture for you, the Schottenstein Center, where the Buckeyes play basketball, and play it well, by the way, would be filled twice, just with the reported cases of child abuse and neglect, and we know that many still go unreported. In the 2010 cycle, 68 Ohio children lost their lives as a result of child abuse and neglect. Across this country, 1,560 children died because of this tragedy. Now, supporting these families, most of whom are at risk, can help children live with dignity, safety, and health, and make positive contributions to society. And it makes it more likely that these children will be better able to raise strong and healthy families of their own, thus breaking the cycle that my colleague Ron Tijerina mentioned earlier that he sees in the prisons, with generation after generation following in those dysfunctions. That's why we support Governor Casey and our state legislators in their efforts to maintain funding for these voluntary home visiting programs, and to take advantage of other funding opportunities that we can access to expand these type of programs. Now, I think most of you in this room know me pretty well. I'm fairly conservative. I believe in limited government, but I also believe government has a role to play in helping break this cycle of child abuse and neglect. And one way they can do so is by supporting research-proven initiatives such as Nurse-Family Partnership and the home visiting programs. These offer significant cost savings for every family served by reducing federal, state, and local spending on child welfare and on criminal justice. We have the research, and you'll be hearing from one of my colleagues that we've done a report that these programs have reduced child abuse and neglect 48-49% over numerous trials. As Pastor Long mentioned, the rates of juvenile criminal behavior dropped by over 50%. So this is an issue that not just social service providers, but law enforcement, that business leaders, and yes, we as church leaders, must stand up and speak in favor of. And we would ask our leaders in the legislature to do all that they can do for the least of these. And I want to turn this over now to Renee, the Deputy Director of Shepherding Next.